Alright, welcome back. Part 2 of Chapter 2. We're gonna start right off with a very annoying optional fight. It's gonna be ice ninjas, a lot of them. Open the chest. You can have essence or bats in there. And use that to start off the fight with an UT. And this room is very small, you got lots of walls. You gotta go use that for guillotine throws. And yeah, it's only ice ninjas, so you wanna go for iframes the whole fight. So ET, UT, guillotine throws, wind run, wind path, everything. You're gonna have a real firework at this fight, so every least little bit of iframes can save your ass. Oh yeah, and there's another UT. And of course OTs will also do the trick here, don't forget OTs. Oh yeah, and try not to stay too close to the walls, because those ice shuriken, if they miss and hit the wall, they will have some area of effect damage when they explode, and this can also break your guard. And that can be a little bit of a pain, can also cause some trouble. And that's it for the fight. The chest has grains. And also pick up the talents for the first time. So now this is recent gameplay from I think 2 or 3 days ago. I accidentally skipped this fight on my real playthrough, so I started out a new game to include this fight, and also for the tests of valor, I don't know, whatever. So they will not be included in this playthrough, but I will have them uploaded separately. So basically this footage right here is from a more recent gameplay. And you see I'm getting a little bit used to the guillotine throw. But I still have to practice that move. Now for this fight you want to stay in this area, because you also have 2 archers up the stairs, and I think this amount of ice ninjas that's coming at you in this fight left alone is very well enough to make life harder. You don't need archers anymore, it's gonna be a real beast fight this way, so you can try to take out those archers first, but it's not only those 2, they're gonna respawn as well, so I think the best strategy for this fight is to stay right here. Oh yeah, I'm really into the timing, I guess. And I used 1 herb, because this was a little bit too thrilling for my taste. Oh, there I got stuck by a shuriken. OT saves my ass. And man, I'm doing a lot of counter Y attacks right there. Oh, and there I countered a grab attack. I didn't even know that was possible. It was just some sort of reflex. And now they're all gone. So you can see the kill score, it's 20 ice ninjas for this fight. That's pretty much. That's really a lot of them. Oh, lucky flying swallow there. Try to go for some flying swallow and Izuna drop kills to get some blue essence. I get red essence. That's just fine. Killing enemy with Nimpo also gives you a chance of getting blue essence. And I think that's it. Now there, the candles have been lit. That means I can take the Rod of Trials. You will need an item for the tests of valor. And now we're back to the old gameplay. This is where I skipped the fight because I thought, come on, let's take this fight up here, up to the stairs. And suddenly they're all gone. Which I think is, well, kinda weird. So now I was a little bit confused. But whatever. I didn't mind, I didn't bother because I had no intentions of doing the tests of valor in this playthrough anyways. Like I said, I'm gonna have them uploaded separately. At this point now I got the tests of valor 1 and 2 finished. But I'm having a little bit trouble with my capturing device, so I think it's gonna take some time to upload some new stuff. But I got the Ninja Cinema clips recorded up to chapter 3, so don't worry. Now, this fight can be a pain because the camera likes to show you, well, like nothing at all. But it's the last fight before the save point. And what I forgot to show right after is there is a Muramasa statue. When you go to the save point to the left, from the save point to the left there is a Muramasa statue. I didn't show that in this video. So if you want to restock something or maybe upgrade your weapons or whatever. So now go up those stairs to the left. Alright. Into this small tunnel here. And as soon as you hear the footsteps, turn around. Flying Swallow really works really good because they're gonna come at you in a line and you're gonna have them both stunned for a short time. And now let's go getting closer to the castle of the dragon. Alright, this first fight, you see archers in the back. That's why I'm gonna stay here. Stay in cover from the arrows. Oh yes! I love that. I love that OT. Alright, that's it. 4 ice ninjas. Not very much. Just make sure to stay in cover. Or maybe you want to take out the archers first. That's up to you. Alright. Come on now. Come on. Die already. Oh yes. Alright, here's some funny combo I like to use. It's Flying Swallow, Shuriken, 360Y into Izuna drop. Really effective to take care of the first archer, because he stays a little bit in the back of the whole fight. But you're gonna see me messing things up. This guy is a little bit resilient. He just refuses to lose a limb. Oh my god, I'm getting torn up. And this Isuna drop, bam, takes out 2 of them at once. And I get 2 blue essence, nice. Ah well, it's too bad I can't keep it where it is until the fight's over. I thought the fight would last a little bit longer, so I decided to pick it up. Now the next fight. Spawn it, and you can take one archer, one ice ninja right away with an Izuna drop. Really nice. I get red essence, so I'm gonna use one more Nimpo. Makes life a little bit easier, and again a very small fight for ice ninja. No big deal. Alright, so this chest, I'm not sure if it's a dynamic chest, dynamic herb chest, but I used it to heal myself a little bit. So you see archers there at the windows, you want to stay close to the walls. Spawn the fight. It's only 2 ice ninjas, you can take them out with one UT, get some more essence out of it. And this chest can have ghost fish or 1000 in essence. Alright, on to the next fight, which will have mages, grey ninja, ice ninja. And you can spawn this fight on the stairs, jump back and charge a UT. And there you see the Y attack. Wrecks shit right now, got most of them delimbed, and there's a lot of essence. And too bad I absorb everything for a UT. I hope for another UT, but I used it all at once. Again, try to keep the mages off screen. Or maybe you want to take care of them first. But don't start chasing after single enemies. This will not work. This will make you pay for it. Definitely. Oh, there, got a badass dodge there with the counter attack. Oh yeah, and I love this combo as well. Wind Path, Shuriken, 360Y into an Asuna drop. So you can throw the Shuriken at him to make sure that he stays where he is. And you can follow up with the 360Y into the Asuna drop. Now this fight is supposed to be a respawning fight. If you drop down from the roof, this fight will respawn completely. But for some reason the game got a little bit buggy, a little bit glitchy now. I don't know what's happening. There I fell off, and usually now when I go back up I'm gonna have all of them respawn, the whole set of I think 4 mages. But for some reason that won't happen, as you see. You see there, no one spawning. And also, yeah, you see there, I'm a little bit curious about what's going on. And there's no archer down here, what's also really weird. However, don't go safe at this point. First take the bow and shoot this little thingy there. So if you die on the Rasetsu boss fight, which is coming up right now, you don't have to redo this cutscene every time, so do it once and go save again. It's gonna be a little bit faster to get into the Rasetsu fight. And let's get into it. It's basically the same thing, only this time you have walls. So remember, exploding ice shurikens, area of effect damage and guard breaker. But you can also use guillotine throws this time. And the basic rule is still the same. Try to pull off some Isuna drops or whatever you need to to get your essence out of these ice ninjas. And this time I'm not going for a UT but an ET. And again ET. Just try to aim it at Rasetsu. Also don't forget your Nimpo. And there I got thrown up into the air by an ice shuriken. But you can use that as well for an online charge, and that's exactly what I did. And I got a UT out of it. And it was enough to get him into OT status and finish him off, and everything that's left is Ice Ninja. Now if you lose to those Ice Ninjas, if you die to them, you're gonna have to redo the boss fight, so keep a cool head. And you can also use a grain, I think, because there's one corpse with a grain coming up. And if you're maxed out on grain, it's basically it's going to waste if you don't use it. Of course you can also save it for later, but from here on I think the fights will become a little bit easier. So the toughest part of this chapter is over. Alright, give these guys some nice welcome. Yeah. And you see some bad influence from Ninja Gaiden 3, using a lot of Isuna drops now. So this next fight, I was trying something out, but it didn't work. Try to drop down here, so you can fight the Ice Ninja separately. You can also charge a UT, you see here, and you don't have those archers giving you a hard time with this fight, which is basically a very easy fight. And more Isuna drops. Yeah, you see, there's a corpse underneath these stairs, which will have the grains. And don't worry, you can still pull off Isuna drops even if you won't lift up the enemy high enough or anything. It doesn't matter, the Isuna drop will still work. And that's it for part 2. Remember that ambush. And I hope to see you guys in chapter 3, part 3, I'm sorry.